Ay, 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 ay. Sinai, El Harim, Me'ayin Ya, Voezri, Sinai, El Harim, Me'ayin Ya, Me'ayin Ya, Voezri. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 dum, ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Yaday, yaday. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay. Yaday, yaday. Yaday, yaday. Ay, yaday. Ay, yaday. Ay. Yay, yaday, yaday. Yay, yay, yay. Ay, ay, ay. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, yay, yay. Ay, yaday. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay. Boker Tov, good morning. It is a swampy, sweaty day outside. You know, the kind of weather I can't stand. But that's okay. The sun is shining. We are thriving in the simplicity of we woke up this morning, or we're really thriving and we're having an amazing start to our day or in a great place wherever we are. We woke up this morning with blessings on a Wednesday. For Wisdom Wednesday is a time to learn together. So let's dive in. So this week's Torah reading is Akev, the second section, or the second portion in the book of Deuteronomy, Devarim, the last book of Torah. The name Akev means, it's a little literal meaning, is because or as a consequence. And so there's things to learn here like gratitude and mindfulness in times of comfort. There's remembering history and avoiding complacency and responsibility, I guess, is the catch to it. So we live in a world of extremes, and we know it. Abundance and scarcity, comfort and crisis, safety and uncertainty. And yet, how often do we pause to notice what we have? Not just for ourselves, but for the people and the communities around us. This week's Parsha, this week's portion, Akev, opens with a powerful reminder. Because, the first word, Akev, because you obey these commandments, God will bless you in all that you do. Moses is speaking to the Israelites as they prepare to enter the promised land. He tells them, listen, abundance, security, prosperity, and blessings. But they're not entitlements. Moses warns them, when life is easy, when the land is fertile, when survival feels certain, don't forget. Don't forget where you came from, the challenges you overcame, and the source of your blessings. Gratitude isn't just a nice thought. It's a discipline. a daily practice, a way of keeping your heart awakened to that what truly matters. Akev, the gratitude, is easy and completely difficult, right? It talks literally about the extremes that we have. We live in a world of extremes. Today, Akev speaks in a very real way. Our world is full of blessings, but also full of uncertainty. The majority of us, or many of us, enjoy these comforts: a home, health to whatever degree we do, supportive communities, and yet not far from us, sometimes in our very own neighborhoods, others are struggling, facing fear or injustice or loss, food insecurity. Ellison, Goldie and Hazel's pediatricians posted a picture yesterday when we went to get blood work on whatever day we went, Monday. I noticed in their office they had boxes, empty boxes for Island Harvest. And yesterday they posted a picture of the boxes and a message that said, we've been able to fill our boxes. We're continuing to collect. And it was a reminder that, like, right here in our neighborhood, it was the doctors collecting essentially for some of their own patients. And we don't think like that. We go to the pediatrician, we take it for granted. We go to whatever, doctor we want, even though we have to wait a long time these days to get appointments for anything that's special. But you don't even realize sometimes that, like, right in your own neighborhood, there is the world of uncertainty. As something as simple as you can't feed your children. Could you imagine that? It's unbelievable. 1 second. Okay, just getting a good report there. So sorry, I apologize for that. But how often do we have to realize that it could be someone facing fear, facing injustice, facing loss, facing hunger, homelessness, abuse? I mean, I'm just naming a few. That might be right in our neighborhood, right here, right in our backyard. It could be a friend that is just not even letting you in enough to know anything but that which is on the surface. Moses' words remind us that prosperity is not an excuse to close our door. It's also not an excuse to close our eyes. And it's definitely not an excuse to close our hearts. Gratitude must be active. It must be expressed in how we treat others, how we use what we have, and how we stay vigilant for those in need. Akev also urges us to remember the past. The Israelites are told to recall the desert, recall those crappy times, recall the miracles that were, recall the simple hardships, the ones that you can just kind of get by. But don't forget about them, because memory anchors humility. Today, this can mean a lot of things. It could mean remembering our personal history or our collective history, the lessons for survival, the dangers of hatred, the importance of community. Complacency is the enemy of gratitude, and therefore the enemy of justice. So how do we live the teaching of Akev today? Noticing our blessings. Pause and breathe and reflect. Gratitude is the first step. It's not that hard to pause, right? Sometimes it is. Pause for a second. What are the blessings in your life? It may not be perfect, your life. We're not asking for perfection. Rather, we're asking for moments in which we could see what is perfect amongst that which is maybe not. Turn your blessings into action. Help someone. Advocate. Give your time, give your energy, support your community, and to remember the past. Let memory guide your humility, your empathy, and your courage. ACAB calls us to live with awareness. ACAB reminds us to recognize the gifts that we've been given and cherish them. ACAB also reminds us that we need to use these gifts that we've been given and we cherish in order to make the world a better place. And sometimes it's as simple as making it a better place for yourself. Yesterday I went to this is something so insignificant, but monumental in some ways. My niece is still away at sleepaway camp because she extended her time because she loved it so much. God help us when she comes back. She'll be bored. She'll be wanting to be with her friends. School is starting, all of those things, but she's had an amazing summer. But my sister wanted to clean her room out, and all that camp stuff has to come back, the kind of stuff that you just bought and put in bags and waited to put it in the trunk and get it out of there. Then it comes back and it's dirty and you clean it and then you're like, where am I going to put this? It's like being on vacation. The same thing happens. But she wanted to clean out before Sophia came home because knowing all that stuff was coming back and knowing that Sophia's never, she's 12 years old. She doesn't want to go through her clothes. That sounds terrible. Try everything on. But it was weighing on my sister. And I'm like, oh, my own house needs to be cleaned out. But you know what? I'm going to go and I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to help her do it. For the sake of my niece. Sometimes the gift that you have, the ability to organize and fold, happens to be a good folder, is something, it's a gift. So I used it yesterday, and this is not for a pat on the back. This is just a simple reminder that says, wait a second, you have a blessing, you're good at something, whatever it is, turn it into action. And 3 hours later, my sister's stress level is lower. My niece will be thrilled when she comes home, maybe. And I was able to help. We're not looking for craziness. We're looking for simple acts. Because those blessings that we have are not just for us. They're an invitation to illuminate the lives of others. Folks, friends, for all of you that have joined me this morning, Fern and Amy, Jennifer, Paula, Suze, Alyssa, and Lita, whoever else has checked in, because the number is higher than the number of people that have checked in, but we know you're here, sneaky little friends. The message is this: blessings are not meant to be hidden. They're meant to be shared. Notice them, honor them, and let them shine through your actions every day. We are one human family, one heart of abundant love. We love you, and you know where to find us. Back here tomorrow at 9:30. Let's continue to do our work together to make this world a better place. Reb Tova, thank you for being here. Am Yisrael Chai. Together we will live. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Or Avinu Chai. Thank you, Fern. You are a blessing as well. For we all are, because we do this together. Lots of love. Have a great day, everybody. Stay hydrated. Maybe try not being out there for too many hours, especially in the afternoon. It is outside. But we are blessings. Let's use them wisely. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at 9:30.